Speaking of R&B, I'm so excited to welcome this guy to our show. This is the very first time. I actually heard about Ray Lavender months and months ago. People were hitting me up, oh, you need to get him on the show, you need to get him on the show, and it's been a long time coming. Finally, he is here. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen his video on 106 in Park. We love. He's about to play Sam Cooke. So many incredible things are up for him. Please welcome to the show, Ray Lavender.
Yeah, Ray, what you up to?
Whoa, Ray, what's going on?
Oh man, work, man. I was in the studio when they told me, they was like, yo, you gotta call KEMPIRE Radio, and I'm like, oh yeah. But that just goes to show you how what my mind is. Like I'm so much in the zone right now that it ain't funny. You know what I mean?
So focused. First of all, congratulations on the success of We Love. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I was like, oh my God, the video was doing so well on BT's 106 in Park. It was at number 8, you said recently, right?
Yeah. It was at number 5, and then my mom called today. She was like, son, you're at number 8. I was like, oh man, I'm at number 8. She said, but you number 8.
Yeah, but you've been on it for a minute though, right?
Yeah, I've been on there for, man, it's going on 8 weeks now, man.
Wow.
I've been on there for a minute.
That's
a blessing.
You know, when you first heard it was on there, I mean, where were you? You know, what was the reaction? Where were your family members saying, oh my God, you're on 106 in Park. You're on 106 in Park.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I was on the road because I'm right now doing my promo tour, and I'm on the road, and my mom, she calls me, and my phone's just blowing up. Well, my mom calls me, and I answer my mom call first all the time.
Of course.
And she said, baby, you sitting down? I was like, oh man, what's going on? I said, yeah, I'm sitting down. I'm on my tour bus. She said, well, you're number 5. I said, number 5? What does that mean? Like, number 5 on what? She was like, on 106 in Park. Man, I must have lost it.
Wow, that's incredible. First of all, that's a really great video, too.
Yeah, you know what, man? Being from Monroe, Louisiana, man, I sit there and I sit home and I watch these videos all the time, and I'm like, man, I wish I was on 106 in Park. I wish like just a number. I don't care if it's number 10, number 9, but to be called and for my mom to say, son, you're number 5 on 106 in Park right now. It was so big to me, man. Like it was a humbling experience too, man. I things like that I can never get over. Things like that don't get over.
Well, now that you have the huge success of We Love, I mean, first of all, you've been in the game for a minute now, but now this is your time, it seems, because, I mean, first of all, 106 in Park success, now the RnB Hustler. First of all, what is that?
Yeah. You know what? The same what I was doing when I right before I called. Man, I am hustling my butt off to get to the top, to bring this R&B thing back, to bring this music back to surface, like to how I used to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? When R&B was R&B. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hustling my butt off. Like it don't matter. I don't care who the show is. I'm on it. I don't care where it is or where the hit is. I go to that studio. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. This morning I was in the studio with my Juice and Sea Breeze. Now this studio is not what you think it is. It's not like all those lights and all this spectacular stuff you see. It's a computer and it's 2 speakers. It's an interface and it's a microphone and it's a MIDI. A MIDI is a keyboard. Yeah. That's all that was in a futon. That's all that was in there. But when you hear the sound that comes out of this little room, this little basement room, it sounds bigger than a big multi-platinum studio. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wait, so you've been in the studio all day. It is now nighttime.
All day long. I was in there from what was that, 8:30 this morning, and I'm still here. Like I had to come outside because there's no signal. Yeah. I had to come outside to talk to you. I'm still here. I'm not done.
Wow, what are you working on? You know, everyone, the RnB Hustlers is the mixtape, but you told me behind the scenes that you have 2 more mixtapes coming out.
Yeah, I got another mixtape coming out. This one, the DJ Bedtime is doing this one, and it's a mixtape DJ out here, and it's called Bedtime. This one is like a bunch of slow songs. Then I got the Ray's Boom Boom Room, the Bed Rocker. The Bed Rocker Volume 2, and you just play Brandy. Brandy's on there. Chris Brown's on there. Tank is on there. Blackstreet is on there. Like, man, I'm going. Jagged Edge is on there. Like, I'm really going back, and Silk is on there. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm going back and getting those '90s guys that I love so much and doing records with them.
Wow, that's incredible. You know, we've always support R&B here in the show. We always ask artists about the state of R&B. What do you think is going on with R&B, and what do you think it will take to bring it back to where it was?
Doing what Usher's doing what Tank is doing what Chris Brown is doing what Brandy is doing, putting passion back into music, because for a long time passion wasn't there. We were just putting records out. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about this today. Definitely not going to say an artist's name, but we was talking about it today, and the labels would rather put just a fad song out instead of putting like a artist out. Instead, they'll put the song out, but not the artist. When it used to be, they put the artist out. They used to put them in artist development, and they get the artist to where their flame stays lit. Well, now they just getting an artist that the flame you get the flame, and then it blow out, and then the artist is gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and now the artist is like, dang man, like what happened? Well, what happened was the song was hot, but they didn't take the time to develop you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking for a record and don't know why you can't find the record. Well, you can't find a record because you didn't have follow-ups. You know what I'm saying? And that's what our music is missing. It's missing passion, follow-up records. It's missing artist development. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Backstreet Boys this morning on Good Morning America, and as old as that group is, they still had their stuff together. You can tell that group has been developed. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what it's missing, man. It's missing development.
How has the Ray Lavender brand been developed? Because I know you've been in the business for quite some time now, but now you're really taking front and center. Like, how have you been developing your craft?
Well, the same thing. I've been going to artist development. I'm in with Leon Lee. He studied under Marvelous Marv, the same guys where he put New Edition steps together, Blackstreet steps together. This guy, he the Boys to Men, Monica, the Usher, the list goes on and on. And I'm working with this guy. He's on my team. I've hired him just so when I'm on stage, I know what I'm doing, where I need to be standing at, and what my brand is. You know what I'm saying? He's branded, and I get it. Like, they brand me as sexy. The women love this stuff. You know, when I sing, they love it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay in that sexy lane. You know what I mean? We're not gonna.
Yeah, I want to jump into, We Love, because, a lot of people, if you just tuned into TKIF and Kemp is Friday here on KEMPIREradio.com, we're live with Ray Lavender. You may be very familiar with him now, especially because his hit song, We Love, and video is all over BET's 106 in Park. First of all, tell everybody a little bit about the concept behind the song and the video.
Okay, so We Love, the song means a whole lot to me because, of course, it's talking about, relationships. I'm one of those guys that, when I was in high school all the way to college, I was always in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so I've had my share of relationships. So on this song, this particular song, I dug back into one of my college relationships, and it was, if I'd have sang this song, or if I'd have told her this back in the day, I probably would still have her. Wow. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show that, we fight over little things, and then we end up losing that person. And then we're fighting over something we don't, most of the time we don't even know what we're fighting for. We can't even remember what we're fighting while we're arguing. And then, somebody busts out and say, hey, what are we fighting for? And you forget. and then you leave, and then you end up leaving each other. But this song right here is saying, stop. Let's stop and let's think about what we're doing. If we love each other, we might love each other a little different, but we're fighting for the same cause. We're fighting for the same thing, and that's love. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, that's where that song came from, and it came straight from the heart too.
Wow. Wow. And it's so funny that you even brought that up, because our question of the night, and I know it's a generalization because you just clearly said that you're a kind of guy that likes to commit and be in a relationship. But a lot of women, we have a lot of female listeners of KEMPIRE Radio's TKIF. A lot of women, would agree with this question of the night. Why do you think so many people think that men find it hard to commit? Because a lot of men are branded with that whole non-commitment thing. Why do you think that happens?
you know what? And I'm gonna speak from a man's point of view. A lot of people don't want to admit this, but we get scared sometimes of love. Love is that thing right there. Anything that'll make us cry, we don't want to really be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to. You don't want to feel that. You don't want to be around your boys not eating when they order something to eat, or you when they talking about stuff you can't even think because you thinking about you just breaking up with this girl, and you loved her for that. You really loved her. So men, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're scared of love, especially when like being in love, being that so that dangerously in love type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to feel that when she's gone.
Yeah. It's so, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's so important that we do get the guy's perspective, and that's part of the reason why I thought this was a great question, because a lot of people are saying, not all men are scared to commit, but I'm glad that you said that there are men, and this is why they're scared to commit.
Yeah, because we don't know if she's. A lot of times we don't know how long she's gonna be there. Like as soon as we fall in love, now and it happens. Like some people aren't they grow apart. You know what I mean? And as soon as we fall in love, and she says, you know what, let's give each other some space, and then you done fell in love already. Now, guys, see, women, like they're sensitive creatures already anyway. But us, we don't want to be sensitive in front of people. You know what I'm saying? We can't be. We got this male testosterone. I can't cry in front of my homeboy. I can't go to my homeboy and be like, hey, dog. Sharita left me. You know what I'm saying? But not taking up for not saying that that's a reason. That shouldn't be a reason. You should, you should give a woman a benefit of the doubt, just like they give us a doubt. Women got to have bigger hearts than us, and I'm not afraid to say that. Women have bigger hearts than we have. They love harder, and the reason why they love harder is because they put their whole heart into it. They're wholehearted. We put our right foot in and just wait to see if it's going to be hot or cold.
So how do you think men can get over that fear and really put themselves out there and be, because there's a lot of women out here. Some of some of my close friends hitting me up. Hey, Kevin, he don't love me. He don't want to commit. Blah 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 blah. But you're saying that they're scared. So how do can the female do anything in order to inspire the male to kind of step up and commit?
The female has to just keep doing what she's doing. Like I said, women love. And you'll tell, like, you're a smart guy. Like, there's smart guys out here. You will know if that lady is into you. If she's not into you, you'll know. You'll know why y'all walking and holding hands. If you're walking and she turns around at the guy that walks past, then you probably don't have her all the way. You probably don't have her. She's always talking about, man, this my girl say her man got this kind of car and that kind of car. Well, she's not focused on you. She's focused on the finer things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of pick these ladies apart. You will know. But if she's always saying like this, you mean the world to me. You mean this to me. You mean that to me. She's sending you songs, texting you songs on your break, and sending you little emails asking you, did you eat, and like things that your mom do, then she is there. She's all in. That's the one you pick. She's probably, the chances are she's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you choose. Be wise. I'm not saying that she may be there the whole time, if that's how she acts, if she's asking you all those questions like doing the motherly thing, but chances are she's going to be there for you.
Are men really looking for, and because I have to step outside and kind of give both perspectives, do you think men are looking for a mother replacement?
We're looking for somebody, I'm going to tell you just like this, we're looking for a lady that's going to be beside us no matter what. And that is a mother replacement. That's going to be beside us.
Is preaching here on KEMPIRE Radio. Yes. I just had a aha moment. Wow. Yes, Ray.
I'm trying to tell you, man, if you know she's gonna be there through the thick and thin when the money's not there, if you got into a car accident, and you wasn't able to walk again, she's going and she does, and she's there for you like that. That's the one. Wow. That's the one, man.
Wow, Ray Lavender is here on KEMPIRE Radio's TKIF. Ray, you've been preaching, but we got to talk about everything that's coming up for you. First of all, congratulations
Yeah,
on landing the role of Sam Cooke in the upcoming
Sam.
movie. First,
Yeah, the
tell
Sam Cooke.
tell us how that happened. Like, did you audition? Did they pick you? Did they just find you? Like, how did that happen? And when can we expect
It
this
ca
movie?
all three of them happened. They found me. They picked me. I auditioned.
Wow.
I was yes. All three of those happened. So I'm at this. I'm doing a movie short for Fantasia,
Oh.
and yes, she was on tour, and the name of this movie short was Rube's Cafe, and
Mm.
and what happens is every time she comes on stage, well, before she comes on stage, this little mini movie plays, and I star in this mini movie with Fantasia, right? And
Mm.
okay, so while we're filming it, this lady by the name of Karen Spencer walks up to me and she says, "Has anybody ever told you favor Sam Cooke?" And all my life, got that. A lot of people say, "Hey, you know what? You kind of look like Sam Cooke. You know who Sam Cooke is? You look like him." I was getting it,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I get it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Well, do you know who he is?" And I said, yeah, he's only my favorite artist in the whole wide world."
Mm-hmm.
And and she said, "Do you know any songs by him?" And I said, I said, "Of course I do. Of course I do." She said, "Do you know how to sing?" And Fantasia looked at her and was like, "Do he know how to sing?" She said, "Ray, sing something for her," right? So I sung a little bit of "Him and Your Garment." A lot of people don't know what that is, but I went back into like the old time Sam Cooke, and I sung "Him and Your
Wow.
Garment," one of his gospel songs, and like while I'm singing it, you can see her like looking like, "Oh my God, this is the one." She had that "this is the one" look in her eye. So I finished singing. She was like, "You're perfect," and I said, "Perfect for what? What's going on?" She was like, "We're doing a biopic on Sam Cooke's life, and we're looking for somebody to play his part, and you will be a good candidate. Can you come read for me on Monday?" So
Wow.
I did it. I came and I read for on Monday, and no, I didn't even get out of the parking lot good. She called me back and said that was it.
Wow. That is
They needed,
huge.
yeah, man, yeah, and the script is amazing. Karen Spencer is a wonderful woman, and I just can't wait till we get started out with the production. They started casting. I just can't wait to get busy. Get in there and start doing it.
Do you have any idea when that's going to happen? That the filming and everything?
Yeah, well, it's projected to be done August of 2013 of next year, but I think we're gonna start early top of the year, like end of this year.
Wow. And everybody, you're going to know everything about Ray Lab. I think that's going to be huge for you, Ray.
Yeah, I,
Congratulations on that.
yeah, you know what? That's my mom. She said, when I was 7 years old, my dad told me to learn who Sam Cooke was, and
Mm.
all my life I've been studying this guy. So they picked the right person to do it.
You're going to have to come back after you finish the film and everything. We'll have to talk about that experience. But before we let you go, you have to sing a little bit, of anything you want to sing.
Okay, let's see. I know it's been a bit much to mend when I'm here and you're there. Emotions everywhere. Tiptoeing on the side pieces of your heart. Until I can find a way to put it back together. Hey, but I gotta find a reason to love. 'Cause that's what we do. This is what we do, babe. I'd rather find a way to your trust. Better lock and key. This is you and me, girl. He says time and time again that what we found through it all. We all fighting for the same cause. 'Cause we love, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ray Lavender here on KEMPIRE Radio's TKIF. Ray, thank you so much. We're going to play your song. Let everybody know where they can follow you on Twitter and where they can get the RnB Hustler.
Yo, right now, you can follow me right now at The Real Ray L. That's at DAREALRAYL. I'm following you right now. And then I'm on Instagram. It's Ray Lavender, RayLavender. You can go to globalartistgroup.com, and you can see all my videos. And please, y'all, go download the We Love. This is my first, really big record, and it would mean so much to me if y'all joined in this global artist group movement with me, and go download that We Love right now.
And We Love is on iTunes now, right?
It's on iTunes right now. You can go. It's on the front page too of the R&B hot new singles.
Definitely. Make sure you guys support Ray Lavender. We can't wait for the new movie, the Sam Cooke biopic. Also, guys, make sure you guys are voting for his song, We Love, and the video on BET's 106 in Park.
Oh, yeah, 106 in Park. And you got to text RAY to 79922. You got to text RAY to 79922. I'm so glad you reminded me of all this stuff, because I do forget.
No problem. We're going to be posting about it on our Facebook and our Twitter. Ray, get back into the studio. We're going to play your song, We Love, here on KEMPIRE Radio for the very first time. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, and congratulations on everything, Ray.
Thank you. I'm gonna send you the remix too. I'm gonna email. I'll DM you my email, and we're gonna get it popping.
Definitely. Ray Lavender here on KEMPIRE Radio. Here is We Love.
Yeah.